Okay. Am I good?
Yep.
Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Let's see. All right, today we're going to be doing a lesson on adjectives. So before we start, we have our classroom rules. We do these every day, so we should be very clear with them. Listen to the speaker, follow directions, raise your hand to speak or leave your seat, and try your best. Okay, our standard for today is LS1.F, use frequently occurring adjectives. And our objective is the student will be able to use adjectives to describe nouns. So this is our I can statement. This is what we're going to be able to successfully do at the end of our lesson. Okay, so you'll be able to do this. It is I can use adjectives to describe nouns. So you're going to repeat after me. I can use adjectives to describe nouns. Okay, so that's what we're going to be able to do. So we just took our pre-test. Great job. Let's review. What is a noun? So for the past 2 weeks, we've been talking about nouns, and we've talked about the 3 different kinds of nouns. Okay, so what are they? Can somebody tell me one? Jade. Person. Place. Thing. Yes, our nouns are our people, our places, and our things. So up here, I have a picture of some kids on a playground. So I have boys and girls, those are people. Can someone name another person? Yes.
Miss Soley.
Miss Soley, that's right. Can somebody name one more other person? Yes.
Mommy.
Your mommy. Your mommy is a person. Okay, what about place? Up here, I have McDonald's. Have you been to McDonald's?
Yes.
Yeah. Walmart and the park. Can somebody name a different place for me? Jade?
School.
School. We are at school right now. Yes. Canes. I prefer Chick-fil-A, but that's just me. Okay, we have our things. I have some toys, a bike, and an apple. Can someone name another thing for me? We have things all around us in the classroom. Haley.
Candy.
Candy is a thing.
Pencil.
Pencil is a thing. Good, so we are all good to go on our nouns. So we're gonna watch this quick video. Okay, remember we listen to our speaker. Right here, our speaker is gonna be Mr. Jack Hartman. And I want you to really listen because he's going to tell us what an adjective is, okay?
What is an adjective? What is an adjective? Check it out. An adjective is a part of speech that makes reading and writing more exciting for you and me. Listen, here's how it works. Adjectives and nouns, they work together to help make your
Yeah, we're going to read the sentences with him as he writes them
You
out.
got to have a noun like teacher, house, or door. Then the adjective describes the noun and tells you more. Mommy is a noun that is a person. Now let's say some adjectives that describe and tell you more
Okay, here
about
we
the
go.
mommy. She is a
Good mommy. He's going to change it. She is a funny mommy. She is a kind mommy.
She is a
A sweet mommy. Is your mommy sweet?
good,
Sometimes.
funny,
Kind, sweet.
are all adjectives that describe the mommy. School is a noun that is a
We're at school.
place.
It's the place.
Now let's say adjectives that describe and tell you more about the school. It is a new school. It is a big school. It is a friendly school. It is a safe school. New, big, friendly, safe are all adjectives that describe the school.
Okay, so we did our person,
Is a
place, and now we're
noun
our
that is
thing.
a thing. Now let's say adjectives that describe and tell you more about the boat. It is a fast boat. It is a fishing boat. It is a wooden boat. It is a whale boat. Fast, fishing, wooden, whale are all adjectives that describe the boat.
Okay, first
Is an
time.
adjective.
We're gonna go ahead and go on. So from that video, Raylan, can you tell me what an adjective is? Did you catch that in the video?
A whale.
Oh, what adjective is a whale? Does anybody have a different answer? Yes, Gabby.
It's a word that can describe a noun.
A word that can describe a noun. Did you get that, Raylan? An adjective is a word that can describe a noun. So we said our nouns were people, places, and things. So adjectives are words that describe those people, those places, and those things. So just something to keep in your back pocket. Our senses, Taylor, our senses can help us think of adjectives. So what are our senses? We have taste, touch, sight, hearing, and smell. Okay, so just keep that in your back pocket. We're going to use that. Okay, so I have an orange. Okay, I think this is actually a cutie, but imagine a little bit bigger orange. Okay, so I'm going to describe this first, and then y'all are going to help me describe the things next on the slides. So if I were to describe this orange, I would say the blank orange. So I'm going to fill in the blank. So this one's pretty small, the small orange. What if I eat it? It might be sour, the sour orange, or it might be sweet. I could say the sweet orange. I could describe the roundness of it, so I could say it's a round orange. Okay, so those are a few different words: sweet, sour, round. You could say the orange, because we're describing the color. Because sometimes when oranges are on a tree, they're green, right, when they're not ready. So we could say the orange. So you guys are going to help me describe this place. Our noun is a house, okay? So that's our place. How could we describe the house? So we're going to say the blank house. You're going to fill in the blank. Somebody tell me how you would describe it. Jane.
The blue house.
The blue house. Yes.
The big house.
The big house. How else could we describe it? Taylor.
The cute house.
The cute house. I think it's cute too. Haley, did you have another one?
The tall house.
The tall house. So those are all words that describe what our house looks like. Okay? Let's describe this person. It's almost Christmas. Who is this guy? Santa Claus. Let's describe Santa Claus. So I have a word up here. I say Santa Claus is jolly. Okay? How would you describe Santa Claus? Haley.
Nice.
Santa Claus is nice.
Old.
He is old.
She's a fan.
He is old. Okay, he is old. He might be a little bit bigger because he eats all those cookies, so you could say Santa Claus is big. Okay. So now, as a group, I'm going to pass out some things for you. I totally forgot this one. Okay, I'm going to pass something out, and I don't want you to touch it just yet. Okay, just leave it right in front of you.
My grandma has one that has cookies in them.
It has cookies in it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So this one actually had popcorn in it. So I'm going to pass out a popcorn to each of you. And what you're going to do is, remember how I said we can use our senses to help us describe things? We're going to use our senses. So we're going to use our taste. You can eat it. Your smell, your sight, your touch. So you can open up your popcorn and you can start feeling it, touching it, tasting it, and be thinking of words that you could use to describe it, okay? So I'm going to pass out one piece of popcorn to you.
Megan can't keep her popcorn in her mouth.
Let's keep our popcorn in our mouth or in our bag or on the table. Y'all look up here, I'm going to give you one of these popcorn pieces. And with your group, you're going to talk, and I don't want anybody to have the same one at your table. So make sure you and your partners write a different word. You're going to write an adjective to describe the popcorn on your paper. So it could be the yellow popcorn, the salty popcorn, not very salty. It might be sweet. It might be nasty, you might not like it. So I want you to take a marker that's already at your table, or if you need one, raise your hand, and write one adjective to describe your popcorn. Okay, are y'all thinking? Are y'all writing? Let me see y'all writing on your popcorn piece. When you're done, give me a thumbs up. All right, everybody's done. So we're going to come up one at a time, and you're going to tell the class what your popcorn is by saying this. The blank popcorn. So mine was the yellow popcorn. Some of those pieces were yellow, right? I used my sight to see that they were yellow. So Gabby, will you come up for me and tell me how you described, or what adjective you used to describe the popcorn?
Sweet popcorn.
Okay, here's your tape. She said the sweet popcorn. Is that an adjective? Is sweet an adjective?
Yes.
Yeah, so it was sweet. Casey, why don't you come on up? What was your adjective?
I said crunchy.
Crunchy. That's a good one. The crunchy popcorn. Come on up, Megan. So we have yellow, sweet, crunchy.
I also said crunchy.
Okay, another crunchy. It is crunchy. You ready, Lauren? How did you describe your popcorn?
I also said sweet.
Sweet. Okay. Which one was sweet? Were they all sweet?
The caramel.
The caramel one was sweet. You ready? Taylor, what did you say?
I said that the popcorn is bumpy.
Bumpy? It's a different one. Does anybody else think their popcorn's bumpy?
Yes.
Might be a little bumpy. All right, Raylan, come on up. Yeah. What did you say, Raylan?
Well, I also said it was crunchy, but I think I'm gonna change to also say that it was loud because when you play it in your mouth,
Oh,
You can hear it.
wow, that's
Oh,
a
it's
good
loud.
one.
it was loud and
I
crunchy.
was actually going to say that we probably can't hear our popcorn, so Raylan is absolutely right. We can hear it if we crunch it in our mouth. Okay, you ready, Kinley? What did you say?
I said salty.
Salty. Did anybody else have a salty piece? Maybe a little. You ready, Jade? What did you say, Jade?
I said the popcorn was sticky.
Sticky. Yeah, the caramel ones are a little sticky. Okay, are you ready, Kaylee? Come on up. Is the popcorn good?
Yeah. I finished mine.
Cheesy popcorn? Okay, the white one it's a white cheddar. And Haley, you can come on up. Haley, what was your adjective?
Light.
The light popcorn. Is the popcorn light or is it heavy? It's light. She did a great job describing it. Okay, so those are just a few words to describe popcorn. We could probably find a bunch more words, but y'all did awesome with that. You can put your popcorn to the side, or if you finished it, just push it to the side and we can snack on it later. But great job with that. Now what we're going to do is a little assessment activity. So if you look on your table in the middle, you can flip over your sheets that I gave you. Okay, and this is what they're gonna look like up here. So if I can have everybody's eyes up here really quickly, you're gonna put your name and you're gonna put the date. And what you're gonna do is in the middle, it says draw your self-portrait here. So I want you to draw a picture of yourself. If y'all would look up here, I drew a picture of myself. That's me. Okay, so you're gonna draw the best picture of yourself, and then you're gonna use 4 describing words, 4 adjectives to describe yourself. So I said, I'm adventurous, loving, creative, and friendly. So you're going to pick words that describe your personality. Okay? And I'm actually going to click the next slide, and it's going to have some words up to help us if you need a reference. So a few examples of kind, smart, silly, funny, talented, handsome. Are any of you in here handsome?
My daddy is.
Your daddy's handsome? Okay, if y'all have questions, you can raise your hand for help. We can make crayons, markers. And if you finish early, you can even create more than 4 words. If you want to add some words to your list, you absolutely can. I like your hair. Yes.
I made my own sentence. Can I read it?
Yeah, go
Miss
ahead.
Stoley is very smart and funny.
Oh, wow. Thank you. So what are your adjectives, or what is your noun in the sentence? Miss Soleil, and what are the adjectives?
Smart and pretty.
Smart and pretty. Thank you. That is a compliment.
You put me on your fridge.
I sure will. Okay, I'm gonna give you another minute to finish up. Make sure you have your 4 adjectives, and you can add more if you want to, but just make sure you have 4 on there. Alright, okay, you can all put your pencils down, and you can put your assessment at the end of the table. You can pick up your crayons, and if you have trash, I'll come around and get it at the end. Gabby and Casey. Okay, now we're going to take our post test. Good job on the post test. Okay, now I have a little closing activity. No. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so that's not the activity, but we will do this. We'll play a little popcorn activity. So I'm gonna have one person I'm gonna call on, and you're gonna name a noun. You're gonna name a person, place, or thing, whatever noun you want. And then you're gonna popcorn pick on somebody else, and they're gonna have to give an adjective to describe that noun. So Kaylee, why don't you pick a noun for us? Any noun. Dog. Okay, pick on somebody else, and they're gonna have to describe a dog.
Brown.
Brown, can you give me another one? The brown dog.
The big dog.
The big dog. Okay,
Like
good.
Clifford the big red dog.
Clifford the big red dog. Big red. That is 2 in 1. Good job, Jade. Pick on somebody to pick a noun.
Emily. Bird.
Bird. Okay, pick on somebody. They have to give you adjectives.
Casey. The furry bird.
Furry bird. Okay, can you think of one more?
The fat bird.
The fat bird. Okay. Okay, we'll do 2 more. Pick on somebody.
Lauren.
Okay, Lauren, you get to pick our noun. What's it going to be?
Store.
Store. Okay, and what is that? A person, place, or thing?
That's a place.
Okay, so who is going to describe our place for us? Raylan, describe a store. Any store you've been in. Give me 2 words.
A big store.
Big store. What's another one?
A full store.
Full store. Maybe has a lot of people in it. Okay, we're going to do one more. Raylan, popcorn, pick somebody else.
Gabby.
Okay, Gabby, give us a noun. Any noun.
Teacher.
Okay, teacher, pick on somebody else.
Megan.
All right, Megan.
The
The last teacher?
Nice.
Nice teacher. Okay, give me one more.
That's smart.
Thank you for helping, Gabby. So sweet. Okay, so let's revisit our I can statement. It was I can use adjectives to describe nouns. Do you feel like you can use adjectives now today after this lesson? Give me a thumbs up if so. Awesome. So repeat after me. I can.
I can
Use adjectives.
use adjectives
To describe nouns.
to describe nouns.
So when you go home today, your homework is going to be find one person, one place, or one thing. If you go somewhere, or you can pick mom or dad or your dog. And what I want you to do is pick 3 adjectives to describe them. Okay, so if I said my dog, I would say he's black, he is furry, and he is sweet. Okay, so when we come into class tomorrow, I'll be thinking about those 3 adjectives to describe whatever noun you choose. And that is it.